Say live? I didn't. Okay.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. Neshannock, again, are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's going to sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's going to go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's the snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good!
That's fly ball deep right field.
Get out of here! Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grab. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh, it's the WPIAL Finals in the Class 2A. As Neshannock comes in with a 23-2 overall record, taking on Aliquippa at 20-4. Tonight's broadcast on the LC SportsNet is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, keeping you in the game. MVP Insurance, simplify insurance, call MVP for the win. Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. The UPMC Orthopedic Care, Lawrence County's local choice for sports medicine. Penn, Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water delivery. The Red Zone, score big at the Red Zone. Madera Bonner Law, a community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Gems Builders, creative edge for your contracting work. Ponchos Insurance, protecting those you love. Work in Progress, paint service for residential and commercial projects. The Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. the City Rescue Mission, transferring lives in crisis since 1911, the Tri-County Principals Association, and by the Lawrence County Action Partnership. Again, everybody, welcome to the Peterson Event Center as we get ready for this 2A championship game here. And it's always a pleasure to be here at the Pete as the path to the Pete comes to a finality.
I love the Pete. It's a perfect place to have a WPIAL championship game. Nothing against the other venues in town, but this is just
special.
Yes, it's a really good place. You got the college floor that the players have to make the adjustment to. Not used to playing on this big college floor, so it's an adjustment. You do not have the close gym walls behind the hoops, so that makes it for an interesting challenge also for these players. Plus, you got the 2 3-point lines that the players have to shoot behind the right one and not the college one. So some adjustments for these players today.
And these two teams, of course, play both in Section 1 of 2A. Neshannock coming up on top with a 9-1 overall record. Aliquippa tied that at 9-1. As not a surprise to see these two teams in the finals.
Yeah, not at all. They get a very athletic team in Aliquippa. So it's the first time they've been here in quite a long time, since 1990. They made it to the semis the last 2 years, but finally taking that next step to get here, and they're all set. We'll talk about that as the game goes on. But Neshannock, Coach G, she's been here coaching for an eternity. For as long as maybe. Older than you, possibly 46 years.
I'm 58. So
okay, you're that old. Okay, so almost as long, anyways.
Yeah.
But she's been here for quite a while.
Well, she just won her 300th game.
She's won a few WPIAL titles
right here
as
at
Coach
Neshannock.
G. So trying to get another one here today.
She won her 300th game in her previous game here at Neshannock.
Right.
As the head coach. She has over 700 wins, 730 wins.
And she won her 700th game back in January 24th, 2022. So she's the third. She's behind Dee Persnuzik from Mount Alvernia from way back when. She has over 800 wins. Nobody knows the total because she didn't keep track of her totals. She coached in the old Catholic League back in the day before they joined the WPL. So, and Coach Persnuzik, she didn't keep any records. So it's anybody's guess how many there was, but she's also behind Dawn Barth, who had 788 career wins. So Coach G will pass her next year as long as she decides to keep coaching, which you don't have any seniors in your roster. I think you want to come back another year at least.
Yeah, we'll talk about that roster and the Quips coming up here. We're going to take our first time out. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for tonight's starting lineup here from the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock Competitive Spirit as the January LCAP Team of the Month after winning their third PIAA championship in 4 years. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Wilmington Competitive Spirit for winning the D10 championship in just their second year as a competition team. Congratulations to Coach Daughtry and the Neshannock cheer team, as well as Coach Hordeski and Blois and the Wilmington cheer squad, our January LCAP Teams of the Month.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Newcastle's Ralphie Blundo as the January Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Elwood City's Kayla Jones as the January Female Athlete of the Month for also eclipsing the 1,000 career point mark. Congratulations and best of luck to 1,000th point scorers Kayla Jones and Ralphie Blundo, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus,
And welcome back here to the Peterson Event Center as we get ready for tonight's, or actually this morning's game, I should say. These two teams met during the regular season. First on the road for Neshannock at Aliquippa. They ended up losing that game in overtime, 65-61. That was in early January. They met again at the end of January on the 27th, and that time it was Neshannock blowing out Aliquippa 69-39.
But it was a closer game than that score realizes. It was a tight game for a little while, and then Neshannock really poured. I watched the rebroadcast of that game just the other day just to get an idea, and it was a close game for a while. Then Neshannock really took toll in the fourth quarter, got Aliquippa out of their game, and they got them frustrated too. So if you can get this team frustrated a little bit, might not be all the time, but if you get them frustrated, get a good chance of taking advantage of this Quip team.
Lee had a chance to talk to head coach Luann Grabowski earlier today, and that will be our Axe interview, just his recap. And Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service is open to the public. Give them a call at 724-652-5588.
Yeah, Coach G, the first question was, are you healthy? She says, we're better than the last two games. She said, I think everybody's pretty much over sickness except Jaden. She's still fighting it. She's been fighting it for a couple weeks, but she thinks everything is going okay in that aspect. I said, any changes? She said, we just got to take care of the ball. We got to handle the press. We know they're going to come after us to press the ball. That's what they like to do. That's what they're good at. And we have to rebound, and we got to stop them from those transition layups if we can to get them out of their running game. So personally, I really think Neshannock is the overall deeper team and better team. Aliquippa is the more athletic team, and they can steal points from you quickly.
In transition.
Yeah, transition. So you really have to take care of this ball. This team's going to come after you with everything they have. So I'm really looking forward to the third matchup here.
It really should be. Both teams have won one each, and they'll settle that here on the floor for the WPIAL 2A Championship in just a few minutes. The keys to today's game is brought to you by Works in Progress Services. Give Joe Wright a call, 724-714-4294. Discuss your next painting project. And I know we kind of just talked about the
Neshannock.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Aliquippa, I really think you're in a new atmosphere right now. They haven't been here, and you got to calm your nerves early. I think it's going to be very important for him to hit a shot early, maybe two shots. You got to get Honesty Johnson involved. The last game she played in the semifinals, she really struggled, but they won without her. But I think if you can get Honesty started early, the Lancers are going to have some problems if Honesty gets going quick. Another key is Carla Brown. She really runs the floor well. You're going to really enjoy watching her play. So I think if them two is what gets this team sparked this team gets started. Eureka Carter does an absolutely phenomenal job underneath on the floor. She really controls the boards well. Peyton's going to have a tough time against her today, but hopefully the Lancers will be able to take care of that. You want to keep things here for a national anthem? We have a live national anthem, so I love live national anthems. Let's keep it here for you if you don't mind.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yes.
So let's turn it
Never
over.
turn down a live national anthem. Again, one of my other colleagues say, maybe because times you don't get the best version, but we're at the championships. We're going to be fine.
All right.
Let's turn things over to Mr. Brandon Rossai.
1953.
And now, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, with playoff victories over Carmichael's, Rochester, and Winchester Thurston, let's meet the second seeded Aliquippa Quips. At guard, a 5'5" freshman, number 10, Washington. At forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 13, At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 3, At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 1, And at forward, a 5'8" senior, number 12, Johnson. The assistant coaches for the Quips are LaShawn Patrick, Lori Willis, and Merlin McIntyre. Head coach for Aliquippa is Dwight Lindsay. And now, with playoff victories over Apollo Ridge, Laurel, and Southside, let's meet the number 1 seeded Neshannock. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 1, Jaden Nugent. At guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 2, Sophia Bonner. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 10, Nina McCool. At forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 5, Ainsley Allison. And at forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 32, Peyton Newman. The assistant coaches for the Lancers are Jessica Shevitz, Taylor Grabowski, and Brian McCormick. Head coach for Neshannock is Luann Grabowski.
And there's your Crane Room starting lineups. Remember the award-winning words on Thursday night. And it's the Pete.
Yeah, can I correct something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Peyton Newman is a junior.
Yes.
I've been saying sophomore all year. Her mother sent about 6 or 7 messages, and the reason their PA announcer said sophomore because the WPIAL roster has sophomore on it. So she is a junior, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Shevitz said, I wish she was a sophomore.
Yeah, no kidding. All right.
She is a sophomore.
Peyton's in the middle circle as she gets ready to jump it up as we get 8 minutes on the clock, and it's basketball time here from the Pete. And the tip is going to be controlled by the Quips. Give it over to Brown, work it down low, underneath to Johnson, and Johnson puts it in for 2.
And that's exactly the start you want right there for Aliquippa.
By the Quips, stolen right back by Bonner, and she's going to lose control, going out of bounds. Last touch by the Quips. 2-0 Quips early on here in quarter number 1. Quips looking for their first championship since 1990 here for the girls. As bringing the ball up is Jaden Nogue for the Lancers. Bounce pass gives it over to Bonner. Bonner with the ball in the forecourt. Bonner bounce pass inside to Ansley. Allison with it, gives it out. Gonna run it down by Peyton as Newman dribbles with the ball. She drives in, has room on a runner, off the glass, no good. Rebound there by Johnson for the Quips. As they bring the ball up, stolen away there by Medor. Ball's loose, picked up there by Nogue. Nogue brings it into the forecourt, gets it over to Medor. She'll bring it down inside, but back to Nogue. She'll try a 3. Rolls it in and almost gets stuck and falls down.
That was 3/4 the way back. She's 7/8 the way down. It spun back out.
Still 2-0 Quips. as they bring the ball up. Johnson loses control, steps on the sideline, and that turnover will go to the Lancers with 6:47 here to play first quarter.
Yeah, type of game I expected early on. Just both teams are going to play pressure, man-to-man defense, and Quips going to try to press
Newman
everywhere.
brings it up, dribbling with both left and right hands as she gives the ball back over to Nogue on the right wing. Nogue backs it out. 6:30 here to play first quarter. Nogue with the ball. Bounce pass over to Newman. Newman stops inside the arc, takes a jumper short, and is going to be rebounded there by Carter.
You'll be calling her name a lot on the defensive and offensive boards.
As they work the ball left side, and they're going to be at travel against the Quips, and they'll turn the ball back over to Lancers.
Quick travel on Washington.
Dayana Washington, a 5'9" freshman here for the Quips.
Yeah, she had 12 points in the semifinal game. Denham Odom led everybody with 15 points.
Bonner with the ball, brings it across midcourt, gives it over to Nogue. Nogue dribbling with her left hand as she drives down the left side. Bounce pass outside, it's going to be kicked, picked up again by Nogue. Nogue with the ball. Just under 6 minutes here to play first quarter, 2-0 Quips. Nogue drives down the left side, has the ball going to be knocked out of bounds. And last touch there by Nogue going out of bounds.
Yeah, you're going to hear our official. We're sitting beside the official scorebook, and Taylor Grabowski. You're going to hear her coaching at times. She was the coach last year, and then she took over the official scorebook this year.
There's a pass inside, shot taken, rolls the rim by Carter, ball's loose, rebound there by Allison, and we get a whistle and a travel call. And they'll go against Allison.
Yeah, Allison in good rebound, but unfortunately just couldn't control her feet.
They bring the ball up. They work it over into the corner. That is Washington for three. Shot no good. Rebound offensively by Odom. Gives the ball back out to Carla Brown. Brown, the senior, 5'6", gives it back left side to Washington. As they work it back up top to Brown. Working left side behind the arc. Bounce pass inside, stolen there by Newman. Newman on the move down the right lane. Newman down the side, does a reverse to the left side, shot no good, gets a rebound, puts it back up and in for the first 2 points here for Neshannock. And we're tied at 2 with just under 5 minutes here to play first quarter.
Boy, remember that for a play of the game right now. She read that pass perfectly in defense as Aliquippa throws it away. Great defense there by Nogue. Nice to see Peyton get involved early.
2-2, 4:52 here to play first quarter. Neshannock moving right to left as you listen to tonight's game on lcsportsnet.com. Gives it over to Peyton, top of the key to Allison, and she'll whip it left side, and just in front of Bonner goes out of bounds. And that'll be the turnover for the Lancers. The Quips will throw it in as they bring the ball up. Brown with it. As they work down inside, shot taken there by Arrington, shot no good.
Great block there by Sophia Bonner, third-team sectional volleyball player, was Sophia only a sophomore.
They'll throw it in underneath the basket and knocked away again by the Lancers. Again, yeah, Allison getting her hands in there, knocking it away.
They're trying to get Odom inside, but try to force that in. Good defense, though.
They'll throw it again from underneath the basket, this time on the right side. Throw it up top, get it to Johnson, over to Brown on the right wing. Brown guarded there by Nogue. Going to get double teamed by Nogue and Bonner. Throw into the corner. Drive down inside by Odom. Shot taken, no good. Ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Quips. Throw it off the glass and good by Carter for her first 2 points of the game. And it's 4-2 with 4:13 remaining. And there's a foul on on the Lancers.
How Carla Brown got out of that double team is right in front of us. I had no idea, but she was able to squeeze out of that and finally get a good pass. Odom with the offensive board.
Shot from the line is up and good. 5-2. Quips with the lead. Newman throws inside for Allison. It's going to be knocked away. He'll stay with the Lancers.
If you get a chance, Tim, go to the hsn.triblive.com. Great interview with Carla Brown. She was the player of the week last week or week before, somewhere around there. Just a great information about a great young girl.
Get it out to Newman. Newman at the line, driving right side, throws it back out to Mador, drives inside. She has room, takes a shot, no good. Rebound there by the Quips as they bring it up with Johnson. Give it over to Brown, top of the key, go right side. That's Arrington for three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Quips. They're going to throw it off the glass, no good. Arrington gets a rebound, gets it out to Johnson. She takes a shot, no good. And we got another whistle and a foul against the Lancers.
And there's that athletic ability of the Aliquippa Quips right there.
They're going to get this against Allison.
Three chances. Started with Yuri Carter, who's a beast underneath.
So Honesty Johnson at the line, and her first shot is going to be short, misses everything. With 3:42 remaining here, first quarter. 5-2 lead for the Quips. Second shot, rolls the rim, no good. Rebound there by Allison, gives it over to Bonner. She brings it up.
She struggled from the line the other game in the semis.
Bounce pass is going to be kicked out of bounds there by Carla Brown. It'll stay with the Lancers. Nogue will throw it in front of the Quips bench. Bounces it into Bonner. Bonner will back it off between the two circles. She'll now drive with the ball going towards the light wing. They're going to do a give and go on the for Allison, and just too far in front of her, and she crashes behind the basket, but she's okay. And it'll turn over the ball to the Quips. 3:20 here to play first quarter. As Carla Brown brings it up, she stops her dribble, throws left side, gets it to Arrington. Back over to Brown. Brown inside, gets it to Carter. They work it around here. Stolen there by Newman. Newman will give it over to Bonner as she'll run the offense.
That's the second time we've seen Newman with a steal.
That is Mador from a deep three. Good.
That was from the old Dirty O in Oakland, way downtown.
We're tied at 5. Another three tried, this time by the Quips. No good. Underneath is Arrington's shot, no good. Second shot up, or third shot is up and good by Carter.
Again, another offensive board.
7-5 is the score, 2:30 here to play.
And you can hear Coach G.
Bonner. Gonna drive, find inside, looking for Newman, and let's see. Last touch by the Lancers going out of bounds over to the Quips with 2:20 here to play. First quarter.
Jazz Cobb checking in for Aliquippa along with Deanna Washington. Just remember the girl with the longest hair. You can't see her number, but that's Deanna over there covering the number 0 or number 10. Excuse me.
Yeah, understand why you thought it was 0. They're going to stop the ball and get it in. The Quips going to face tough defense here by the Lancers. Their pressure gets the turnover. Out to Nogue. Nogue brings it down. Left-hand shot, no good. Rebound by Washington as they get it out to Johnson. She'll lay it off the glass and good for 2.
And there's that transition.
9-5 is the score with just under 2 minutes here to play. Lily Rowe in for Neshannock running the offense. Gives it over to Newman. Back to Rowe on the left wing. Working down inside to Allison. Nice pass. And good defense by Carter. Stuffs the ball and gets the turnover. Long pass down court. And it's going to be a little too high. And it'll be a turnover. And the Lancers will take over as the pass was intended for Washington.
First quarter brought to you by attorney Lou Parada, an attorney for any and all of your legal needs. For your free injury case evaluation, visit LouParada.com. The firm wishes the best of luck to the County of Champions this weekend at the Pete.
Thank you to attorney Lou Parada for his sponsorship. Hero of the first quarter. Nogue with the ball. Bounce it over to Lily. Lily Rowe with the ball. Drives inside at the line, and we're going to whistle. They're going to get a charge on off the ball. They're going to get this on Allison.
Well, they called her for an illegal screen.
That's her second.
Must have moved a little bit, and that's gonna get Callie Biondi into the game.
Callie Biondi averaging 3 points a game. Will come in for Allison. 9-5 is the score. Quips with the lead.
And this is the kind of start you want if you're Aliquippa.
Yeah. As they bring it up with Brown. Work it down inside of Washington. We get a travel? Yes. Yeah.
You can get away with that in the playground.
Yeah, exactly. 1:02 remaining here in the quarter. Rowe will bring it up and run the offense here for the Lancers. They trail by 4. Give it over to Newman. Newman passes inside, finds Biondi. Biondi blocked, and they're going to get a foul. Take that back on Carla Brown. Say she got the hand, not the ball.
Oh, wow. Don't show the replay in the scoreboard.
Oh, check that. They're going to put that on Honesty Johnson. So that will put the Lancers at the line. Callie Biondi's first shot is up and good.
Lou and his staff are committed to excellence and handle every case with dedication and personal service. You can visit them on South Jefferson Street in Newcastle. Thanks to their attorney, Lou Parado, for sponsoring today's game.
Second shot by Biondi's back of the rim, no good. Rebound by the Quips. So 3-point clip lead. And they're going to get a whistle and a quick foul on Lily Rowe. As Carter will throw it in right in front of us here with 41 seconds remaining. They throw it into the backcourt, and Brown will bring it across. Go inside the arc, and it's going to be knocked away there. Great defense there by Rowe as they pick it off. They work downfield. That is no gain. Going to lose control. Picked up there by Biondi. Out to Medor for a deep three. NBA size. Nope. Going to fall a little short. Long pass down court. Picked off there by Newman. Newman will give it over to Rowe, and Rowe will slow it down with 13 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Rowe working behind the arc. Gives it top to Medor. Down to 5 seconds. Works inside the arc. Down to Newman. Newman off the glass. No good. Biondi's there. High off the glass. No good. And the clock runs out. We've played one here at the Peterson Event Center.
Follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctor, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
And the second quarter is brought to you by Looks by Lisa. You can get styled by your hometown hairdressers. Visit them at Edwards Plaza on Wilmington Road. Beat the rush and schedule your prom appointment now.
As we enter the second quarter, the Quips lead by 3, 9-6, in a up and down first quarter. Both teams making defensive plays defensively and making some steals, getting some fast breaks, but not necessarily converting them on the opportunities that were there.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy in the Neshannock's end, but that's partly to the Aliquippa defense and partly to just not doing too well. So give credit to the Aliquippa on the boards too. That's where they really dominated.
Our turnovers, change of possessions are brought to you by Moderna Bonner Law. Make sure to protect your protections at ModernaBonnerLaw.com.
And I just hit a wrong thing on the screen here, so I'm not laptop savvy, So James set this up for me, but I think I'm just going to go right to my phone because I know the live stats are on my phone, and
we'll use those. Yes. And just remember that Newcastle Transit Authority going your way. Why drive when you can ride relax and ride. Daily routes to Pittsburgh as well as routes all around Lawrence County. Visit them online at newcastletransit.org.
Yeah, Neshannock had 6 rebounds in that first half, in that first quarter. 6, 11, 13 boards for the Aliquippa, so you can see the difference there.
We entered the second quarter, the Lancers with the ball trailing by 3. They get over to Nogay. Nogay top of the key. And
another illegal screen. Which one's this going to go on now?
They're going to get that on Biondi.
You heard Coach G said, set your feet.
Yep. And that change of possession is brought to you by the local firm with deep ties to the community. That is ModernaBonnerLaw.com. As they lose the ball and they bring it up with Brown, throws it underneath. Big pass, finds Carter all by herself, who now has 7 in the first half.
Yeah, they forgot about Carter down low.
11-6 lead for the Quips. Give it over to Biondi, over to Nogay, into corner to Bonner. Bonner works back up, works inside the arc, bounce pass, try to get it to Biondi, and it's going to be knocked away there by the Quips. And I believe it's going to stay with the Lancers.
Yeah, ball hit the sideline before Neshannock touched it. They out of bounds, so Coach Lindsay gave the fist pump to the referee.
They work it inside of Biondi, takes a shot, no good. Rebound there by Carter as they bring it up with Brown. Brown brings it into the forecourt. Give it over to Arrington, back to Brown. Throw underneath. They work it back out. This is the 3 try. Back of the rim, no good. There by Johnson. And another, they're going to get a travel call, but another offensive rebound there by the Quips.
But again, another board as Allison's going to check in with those 2 fouls here to come back in.
7:05 remaining here in the second quarter. 11-6 lead here for the Quips.
Allison was a 3rd-team all-section volleyball player this year.
Allison with the ball in the left wing. Top of the key to Medora. Medora goes back to Allison on the left side. Throw back up top, and Peyton Newman cut underneath it, and the ball goes behind her and out of bounds.
Yeah, not on the same page there. So coming out a little sloppy here is Neshannock so far, as Coach G really frustrated right now. But the good news is you're only trailing 11-6.
As Brown brings the ball up here for the Quips. Throw left side, that is Johnson. And ball goes, honestly, gives it right back out to Brown. She'll try a triple and rolls the rim, no good. Bonner with the offensive or defensive board as she'll bring the ball up here for the Lancers.
Boy, big rebound there for Bonner.
Bonner stops her dribble, and it's stolen away by Odom. Odom all by herself, takes it down on the right side, 4-2.
And here comes the Ponce Insurance timeout, Tim.
Yep. This is that Ponce Insurance timeout. Make sure to take time out of your day to save money on your insurance. I'll get it yet. That's Ponce's Insurance. You can find them online at poncesinsurance.com.
Yeah, so not a good start here for the Lady Lancers. As Coach G, she's taking the full timeout right now to try to get this team on funk. It's the way it's been going in the second half, not the first half.
Right.
Yeah, the last few games, they've really played really well the first half, and the second half, they've really struggled. So this game, they're coming out a little flustered. I mean, there's some unforced errors that's going on out there that's got to be corrected quick, or you're going to get run out of this gymnasium here in this championship game, which you do not want to do. The good news is both teams do make the state playoffs. The winner of this game is going to take on Shar Houston on next Friday. Chartiers Houston, the 7th seed, and the loser of this game is going to have a home game, and Everett's going to have to travel a long way to either Aliquippa or Neshannock.
Yeah.
If you know where Everett is, I passed there a lot of times. Right near Bedford, 9 miles outside Bedford.
All right.
In the old days, exit 11, well, you're from Ohio, so the old days, exit 11 at the Turnpike.
Okay.
Now I think it's 155 or something in that line. I don't know. But anyways, it's a far drive for Everett. Couple hours.
Bonner brings the ball up, gives it over to Allison. Allison on her right wing. Stops her dribble, bounce pass top of the key to Nogue. Nogue loses control, picks it back up. 5:50 here. Nogue on the runner. Inside, shot no good. Rebound there by Johnson. Outlets it to Odom. Odom off the glass, good for 2.
Boy, good job there by Odom with the great body control because Medor was coming out, almost got the block, but Odom just good body control to hang on to that. Biggest lead of the game now, 15-6 Quips.
They work it left side, they get it to Allison. Allison stops her dribble, gives it over to Newman. Newman back over to Bonner. Bonner takes a quick glance at Coach G as they work it back over to Allison. Allison back up top to Newman. Newman gonna spin and drive into the lane, stop at the line, throws it back out, stolen away there by Brown. Brown on a fast break. Left side, off the glass, good for 2. Carl Brown's first 2 points of the game.
Neshannock completely out of sorts right now. They look very disorganized and tentative, correct.
As Bonner brings the ball up, gives it over to Allison.
Credit to the Quip defense,
absolutely. They're playing tight and not giving them much room. Newman drives down the left side, goes with the hand shot, no good. And that is going to be Allison going over the back. Let's see if they call foul here.
And that's her third.
Yes, they did. Yep. So Ainsley Allison will come back out with 4:31 here to play.
So freshman Madeline Era is going to check in for her first championship appearance.
Into the game, number 30, Trinity Arrington, number 21.
You could hear a P announcer that Trinity Arrington into the game also for Aliquippa.
They work it down over the right wing, bring it down inside with Odom. And we got a whistle and a foul on Bonner. That is the team's third
here, the second quarter. Aliquippa, only one team foul. There's a shooting foul also for Denham Odom. She's going to shoot 2. Wow.
Wow, yeah, that surprised me. And the first shot is up and good. 18-6, 12-point lead here for the Quips.
Didn't see this coming.
No, Neshannock held scoreless so far here in the second quarter.
Give credit to Aliquippa, though. Their defense has been outstanding.
Newman brings the ball up, gets it over to Nogue. Jaden drives down inside and pulls it back out over to Newman. Newman back to Nogue. Nogue on a runner, shot no good, gets her own rebound. Works it around, shot off the glass, no good, ball loose. Picked up there by Odom. Outlets it to Johnson, and Johnson makes a one-handed play going behind the back, or past the basket for 2 points.
What a play by Honesty Johnson. She looked like she's going to go underneath the basket completely, but able to get that ball up off the glass. Good job.
A tight defense here by Aliquippa. Right on, and get it into Newman. Newman has a shot off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. Second shot is up and good. And Newman finally ends that drought here for Neshannock.
Need a stop now.
Odom drives, no good. Rebound by Carter, ball's loose. Newman with the defensive board here for the Lancers as it gets it over to Arrow, over to Bonner. 3:10 here to play in the quarter. Go to the left side, that is Nogue. 21-8's our score. Quips with the lead. Give it back over to Bonner, over to Nogue. She brings it back out on the right wing. Drives down the middle of the lane, takes it to the hole, off the glass. Easy shot there for Jada Nogue.
Good job using the glass, and we're going to get a quick Ponce Insurance timeout here taken by Aliquippa. Second quarter is also being brought to you here by Looks by Lisa. You can call to get your appointment with your experienced hometown hairdressers. Give Lisa and Alexis a call at 724-652-3347. That's 724-652-3347. Thanks to Looks by Lisa for sponsoring today's second quarter.
2:48 remaining here in the first half. And the Quips have built out an 11-point lead, 21-10.
So
Neshannock held scoreless for the first 4 minutes of this second quarter.
Yeah, it hasn't been pretty if you're a Neshannock fan for right now. But 9 turnovers so far here in the first 13 minutes of this game. Not good whatsoever. So and then they're only shooting the ball, not good at all right now. They only attempted 13 shots, but they've only hit 2, so they're 2 of 13 from the field, which is not a good thing here for Neshannock. Aliquippa, on the other hand, rebounding just phenomenal.
That's only 15%
16 rebounds in that so far for Aliquippa, and only 5 for Neshannock. So getting killed on the boards also.
Brown brings it up for the Quips. Ball's going to be knocked away by the Lancers, and they'll throw it back in on the far sideline.
If you can get this down to a 5 or 6 point game at halftime, I think you got to be happy with that right now.
I'd be thrilled. I think just getting it under double digits right now got to be the first goal and go from there. Brown, cross-court pass is going to be stolen and almost stolen away by the Lancers. Physical play as they continue to play. Brown brings it inside the arc. Shot no good. Ball loose. Bonner in it, but she's going to fall on the end line. And they'll turn the ball back over to the Quips.
Did you say physical? Yeah, refs are letting them bang. Coach G's voicing her displeasure.
They work it down inside, and Newman's going to tie it up, and we're going to jump ball. So the Quips.
These players are leaving everything out there.
No question about it.
Say it like that.
It is going to be a brawl here for the last.
Going to be? No, it is.
Well, the last 2:27.
Okay.
Because they work it inside. Shot no good. Rebound there by Nogue.
Big break there. Carter was wide open, missed the bunny.
Nogue brings it up. Stops at the line, backs out. That's Bonner for 3. Short. Rebound there by the Lancers. They fight for it, and last off the leg of Carter going out of bounds. They'll stay with the Lancers.
Would Bonner got a good look. Again, that open area. You don't have that background with the gym walls.
Is maybe giving them a little trouble here today.
The Union girls had that problem yesterday, and they came out in the second half and did much better.
They have to get it in, and we get.
Well, the few games I've watched yesterday, it seemed like the first half teams did struggle in that first half. They came out much better in the second half shooting.
Yeah, with an open gymnasium or arena like this is. They have to get the ball in. It's going to be close to 5 seconds, and they do, but it's stolen away there by Carter. Stolen right back by Nogue. As Nogue works down the left side and takes it to the hole. Shot no good, and no whistle on that shot, as that was quite a collision.
Wow. I'll be turning the crowd mock down pretty soon.
With the ball is the Lancers. Medor with it. Medor into the corner. And we're going to whistle. They're going to get a travel call on Nogue. So the physical play continues here at the Pete. The Quips with an 11-point lead, under 2 minutes here to play. Stolen away by Medor. Medor takes it up off the glass, good for 2.
Big basket off that the other turnover by Nogue. So get the turnover, cut it.
Got it down to 9. We got a whistle, stop, and play again. They're going to get. They're going to get Sophia Bonner on the foul. Originally,
there was no 25 on the floor.
Yeah, misidentified.
The second foul on Bonner. Yeah, 8. Aliquippa still no fouls. 4 on the Neshannock here in the second quarter. Keep that in mind, Tim.
They work it out on top, give it over back to Brown. Brown will take a deep 3. Good. Carla Brown with 5. And it's a 24-12 lead here, a dozen for the Quips. Bonner with the ball with 1:15 here to play in the first half. Gets it over to Arrow, working down inside to Medor. Medor gives it back up top to Nogue. Nogue bounces it out. Nogue bounce pass into the corner. That's Medor for three. Misses everything. Rebound there by Arrow. Arrow keeps it alive for the Lancers. Gives it out to Bonner, over to Newman for three, and it's partially blocked going out of bounds. It's going to be saved.
They're saying it wasn't partially blocked, Tim.
I think what happened was Bonner did not see it was partially blocked. Went after the ball and knocked it into the foundation of the hoop, and then unfortunately it was the turnover. Brown brings the ball up. They'll throw it back out. Get it inside. Off the glass shot there by Odom. Second shot no good by Carter, but they're going to get a foul, and they're going to get this one on Arrow.
It's going to go on Arrow, but what a job there by Denham Odom. Newman did a great job boxing out her guy, but Odom came in unboxed, and she was able to grab that rebound. She goes to the line to shoot two.
So Yari Carter puts the first one up and in.
Yeah, Yuri Carter just reached 1,000 career rebounds this year. You can see why. He's also part of the volleyball team.
She hits the first. Her second shot, back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Newman. Newman brings the ball up. She rolls down, throws it back out to Nogue. Top to Bonner. Work it down inside. Ball's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Quips. 30 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Again, the hands have been everywhere for Aliquippa right now.
13-point lead for the Quips.
It's almost like they know what's coming.
Yeah. They
Really?
might know these two teams really
Yeah.
well. They work it inside to Medor, back out to Nogue. Nogue on the right wing now works between the two circles as she drives inside on the left side. Off the glass, short, no good. Rebound there by Brown. Outlet pass, get it to Odom. Odom is on the ground trying to keep it alive. Fight for the ball. And they're going to get a timeout, Quips. A 30-second timeout. With 12.6 seconds remaining here in the half. Very physical ball game here today between these two schools, to say the least.
Yeah, it just came to a basketball game and a football game broke out.
I was going to say a WWE match broke out.
Yeah, it's been heavy, to say the least. 8 fouls, and I'm not basking. I'm not nothing against the referees. It's eight fouls to Aliquippa and one on Neshannock right now here in this first half. So, and I'm not a big believer
16-6 lead here in the
quarter. It's 8-1. How can you do that? Yeah. This is the way the game is flowing. That's the way it is. Yeah. So the way it is.
Yep.
But Neshannock needs a stop right now. They're down by 13, and I won't want to be a fly in the wall in the locker room at halftime. But at halftime, we'll have a good talk about the state rankings and talk a little bit about this game.
All right, the Quips will throw it in. They get it into Brown. Work it left side. Get it over to Washington. That is Brown on a runner. Shot going to be short and out of bounds with 1.2 seconds remaining. So one last opportunity for the Lancers to get a deep three. Get it into Nogue, and that will do it. Clock will run out, and we are at halftime as Aliquippa leads Neshannock here at halftime, 25-12.
Thank you today.
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Acts can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Acts today.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zane-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet. Welcome back here to the Peterson Events Center as we are at halftime. Our halftime show is brought to you by UPMC. UPMC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine. To schedule an appointment at any of our 4 Lawrence County locations, give them a call at 724-983-7000. That number again is 724-983-7000. And our halftime Creative Edge scoring recap. They combine their extensive construction with experience to create a creative design to make your project a reality. Fully licensed, assured architecture and construction management service. Give Creative Edge a call at 724-652-1372 for more information. As we are at halftime here with the score 25-12, Aliquippa leading first for Aliquippa. As Carla Brown was 2 for 6 from on the field, 1 for 3 for three-point land. And Carla ended up with 5 points in the first half. Yari Carter with 8. Deanna Washington with 2. Johnson with 4. And Demi Oden with 6. For Neshannock. Jaden Nogay had a deuce. Nina Madore with 5, Peyton Newman with 4, and Kelly Bondi with 1. And that's where we're at here at halftime. Some interesting numbers to pass along here. And part of our halftime show is turnovers in the first half was quite similar. It was Neshannock 8 while Aliquippa had 9. But points in the paint has a big difference here in the first half as Aliquippa scored 18 to Neshannock's 6. And second chance points 6-4 as Aliquippa with that advantage and fast break points, 12-2. There's the big one there.
That's a huge one.
Yep.
And I'm going to interrupt you real quick.
Yeah,
the rebounds is the other one, 26-13 for rebounds. So that shows you what we talked about when we went on the air, Tim, that what they needed to do, they needed the rebound, not rebounding. They needed to stop the fast break, not doing that. So things have to change here in this second half, or it's going to be a long 16 minutes in this game.
I think more importantly, one of the things that Lancers are going to have to find a way is hit from outside the arc. They were 1 for 6 in the first half.
Well, they were only 5 of 26 in the first half shooting from anywhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 19.8% is not going to get it done.
Well, when you're trailing this big, that extra point matters.
Yeah. And Aliquippa, 10 for 26. They both took the same amount of shots. Aliquippa making more. But, it was not a good first half. Coach G has got to find a way. It's a physical game. You get out physical them here in the second half. And hopefully the referees, even though you might disagree with the number of fouls and everything, hopefully they'll call it the same way they did in the first half so you can continue to play that way, in my opinion anyways, because if they start getting technical, and touchy and then you're really going to have a blow up.
Yeah, and something I've noticed over the years is sometimes you see a very tight called first half and a lesser called, where they let them play a little bit more in the third and fourth quarter. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if it reverses or not. Yeah,
right. We'll see what happens here.
By the way, congratulations to the Union Scotties girls team for winning the championship yesterday. It was a great job by them,
Continue
3 in a row.
Season.
Unfortunately, Newcastle and Union boys, not so much, but they made it here, so great season for them. Their season will continue. And Coach Blundo and his son, Ralphie, in the suites front row here today, supporting the Neshannock Lancers here today. And next weekend we know 5 teams are going to have home games next Friday and Saturday, which is great at Neshannock, at Union, and Mohawk. So love it. So state playoffs begin on March 8th, and then that treks out to Hershey.
We enter March here, and it is truly March Madness for us. This is going to be a lot of fun covering all these schools as we go into the PIAA tournament on Friday.
Yeah, and number 30. Yeah, year number 30 coming for me, straight for me. Going to be out in Hershey, and you're more than welcome to join us if you can call off work for a couple of days.
I may see what I can pull off, or I might just come down for Saturday.
You can do that also if you like, but there's a room waiting for you if you want.
I know. I definitely wouldn't mind doing that. It's always fun.
I'll be interested to see what Coach G decides to do here this second half. Aliquippa's done a nice job when Carla Brown's been really, really good when she's been double teamed. I still don't know how her magician-like works have come out of a couple of those traps that were right in front of us. How she was able to get out of the double team and make the good pass. So we'll see if she can continue that play that she's been playing very well as that point guard. But good news is Neshannock gets to start the second half
with the ball. 8 minutes on the clock as we enter the third quarter.
And you can never go anywhere without Tommy the trumpet.
There you go. 25-12 as we start the third quarter. Neshannock with the ball. Nogue passes up a 3, moves to her left, takes the 3 and drains it. Jaden Nogue now with 5 points, and it's a 10-point Quips lead. Brown brings the ball into forecourt. Going to be knocked away by the Lancers defense. Last touch by Medor going out of bounds.
Great start for the Lancers. A wide open 3. Good defense there. Medor couldn't keep it in, but good anticipation. Let's see if they can rattle the Quips right now.
They try and get it into Johnson. Shot no good. Rebound there by Newman. Newman brings the ball in the forecourt. Goes left side over to Nogue. Nogue passes up a 3, gives it back. They'll work it down low. That is Allison. Shot taken, no good. And we're going to get a jump ball or a foul. We're going to get a foul. This one will be on Johnson. I believe that'll be her second.
That's her second. But again, got the offensive board. Good job by Bonner sneaking in there.
Working into Newman off the glass high. Good. Right underneath the basket. So 5 quick points here for the Lancers.
Good 45 seconds here.
As they bring the ball in the forecourt. That is Odom. Throws it inside. Get it over to Carter. Back outside. Ooh. And we got a whistle and a foul And who we're going to get this call on? We're going to get this on Medor.
It's only her first. Allison, remember, with 3 fouls, Tim, playing.
So the Quips will throw it in. They get it up top to Brown. Brown works inside the arc, shot taken, no good. Ball batted in the air, and last touch by the Lancers going out of bounds. So it'll stay with the
Carla
Lady
Brown with
Quips.
a good look there for about 12 feet away. Just couldn't get to the fall.
They throw it into the corner on the left side to Odom. Working around the arc with the ball is Washington. Throw down across court. That is Brown for an open 3. Shot taken, no good. And a late whistle outside the arc. They're going to give her 3 shots here.
It's not going to be 3 shots. They're saying it's a floor foul.
Okay. They're saying the foul came after the shot.
Saying it's a floor foul. She got pushed down. The shot was well on the way.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Do not see that often at all.
Yeah. They work it down inside. Shot by Carter, no good. Johnson with the rebound, puts it up and in. Johnson with 6. 6:36 to play here, third quarter. 27-17 lead for Aliquippa. Rowe brings the ball in the forecourt. Gives it over to Medor. Medor dribbles down underneath the basket. Ball's going to be blocked and saved there by Aliquippa. Ball's loose on the ground. And they're going to say last touch by Allison on the baseline. And they'll give that ball over. They're going to call a foul. Wow. They're going to get that on Nogay.
You're going to get Nogay with a foul along that baseline fighting for the ball.
They're going to call it tight this quarter, too. As the ball's loose in the backcourt, and we're going to get another whistle and foul, this one on Rowe.
That was an obvious one.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, that was a tackle.
That's her second.
That you got to call.
Can't deny that one. If she was playing rugby, it would have been a hell of a tackle. As they bring the ball
Second down 8.
As they bring it down inside, that's Odom. Odom takes it to the hole, shot no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson puts it up and in. So the
great job again.
board,
Honesty Johnson showing her leaping ability with that offensive board.
29-17, 12-point lead here for Aliquippa. Rowe drives the ball down inside, bounce pass outside. Get it back to Newman. Newman drives inside, now stops at the line, takes the jumper, shot front in the rim, no good. Last touch there by the Lancers going out of bounds. And they'll give the ball back to Aliquippa.
Boy, Peyton Newman, wide open 14-footer.
Give it over to Brown as Brown has the ball intercepted there by Medor. Medor brings it in, stops her dribble, throws it back out. Rowe for 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Newman, she'll bring it back out, work down the lane, takes it in, off the glass, good for 2 with the foul.
Yeah, I thought Peyton should have went back up the first time in that offensive board. She dribbled and lost control of it, was able to regain control out by the three-point line and took it to the hole and won.
So the Lancers can cut it down to 9 on this 3-throw. Back of the rim, no good, but rebound there by Newman. She follows up her shot, drives inside, takes it to the hole, shot no good. Allison on the rebound, goes up strong, no kick in, and there's a whistle and a foul. And Ainsley Allison will go to the line shooting 2. They're going to get this on Brown, I believe.
They got Carla Brown? Okay.
No, I think Layla Brown, number 2.
So Lancers doing a much better job here in this first 2.5 minutes on the boards here in the second half.
First shot is up and good by Allison.
First points of the game for Ainsley. Ainsley mentioned 13 volleyball section pick.
And second shot is up and good. I think they changed that to Johnson for the foul, but I'm not 100% sure. I've seen a 2 raised, but it might have been a 1-2. As they Bounce pass goes inside. They'll get it back out to Johnson. She'll drives into the lane, and she is bumped, and foul on the floor there again. This time on Lily Rowe. That'll be her third.
They're going to get Rowe with the push. They're calling a shooting foul, though.
Why?
I thought Honesty.
Yeah,
I thought Honesty maybe stopped there, but they're going to say she was in shooting motion, so Rowe picks up her third.
Interesting choices on shooting fouls here tonight. First shot is up and rolls the rim. No good there by Johnson.
Yeah, Honesty Johnson was only 5 of 12 from the free throw line in the semifinals. She's 0 for 3 tonight so far. Or should I say this afternoon?
Yeah.
Are we in the afternoon yet?
I think we are.
Not yet. Still morning.
No, still morning. This morning. Looking for a .9 if she connects, and she does. Newman brings the ball up, wibbling to the Quips. Takes it down the lane. It stops and pops. Shot no good. Rebound there by Allison. She goes up strong. No good. Fight for the rebound. Newman comes down with it, but we got a whistle. And they're going to get Newman over the back.
Really late call.
And that has been a
fifth foul of the quarter.
Yeah. So we got bonus free throws coming your way. Brought to you by the Red Zone.
Yeah, it definitely was a foul, but it took a while to be called. It's the only problem I had with it. And Denham Odom get to the free throw line.
That is actually Carter at the line. And her first shot is up and good.
Excuse me, Yuri Carter.
4:43 remaining here in the quarter. And back to the rim and rolls in. For Carter now has 10.
Well, just when you think the Neshannock might make a run.
Yeah, they get it
Aliquippa
down.
Able to answer back. Get that lead back up in the double digits.
Yeah, I was going to say it was under single digits for a little bit. Madura brings the ball up here. Madura stops at the line. She's going to look right at three. Back of the rim, no good. Ball fight for the rebound. They'll outlet it. They'll get it to Odom. Odom on the left side. Shot short, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson puts it up and in.
Great job by Madura getting back, but Johnson there to pick up the garbage.
As they bring the ball up, get it over to Madura. Madura looks at it, three, throws inside to Ansley. Allison's shot is no good, and she's going to whistle at a foul. This time it should go on Carter.
Finally going to get Carter on the offensive board.
And now we'll put...
Yeah, she had good position, but unfortunately those hands weren't straight up. They were down towards those shoulder area, and then she's been, Coach G saying she's been doing that all game.
Yep. Ainsley Allison at the line. First shot, high arcing shot, good.
So we had 9 fouls in the first half. We've already had 9 already here in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter.
Wow. No flow to today's game. Allison at the line, looking for point number 4. All from the line here. And shot no good. Newman with the offensive board. Puts it up and in. And she's fouled.
Oh, what a job getting around the box out. The foul's going to go on Odom, her first. But, boy, you can see it from Ayrton. Just a great job of going to her right and around that box out to get position to get that offensive board.
Newman's front shot short as they rebound there by the Quips. Get it out to Carla Brown as she brings the ball up, takes it down the right side. Shot no good, but we get a whistle. We're going to get a foul on the Lancers. They're going to get this on Lily Rowe, and I believe that's her fourth. Yeah. So Bonner will check in for Rowe.
Well, we might not be starting the second game at 1 o'clock.
Might not. First shot is up and good by Brown.
Yes, we are courtside here today, so hearing a little extra.
Yeah, 4:06.
Extra commentary.
Remaining here in the quarter. Here's the second shot, and good.
Aliquippa calling off the full court press here, which is interesting with a 12-point lead, 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Bonner with the ball. Bonner drives down side, pulls it back out, gives it over to Nogue. Jaden drives right side, stops, works underneath the basket, takes a shot underneath, no good. Fouled up by Allison. Allison puts it in. 36-26. With the ball is Brown, and she brings the ball up. She's double teamed there. She's trapped, looking for help, and can't get it, and a timeout by the Quips.
The third quarter brought to you by the law offices of Bradley G. Olson Jr. Proudly served our country, proudly serving our community. Visit them online at lobo-legal.com. That's lobo-legal.com to schedule a consultation. In this game and the broadcast rights to this game are sole and exclusive property of WPIAL. This broadcast is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening audience, and any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited. And as our old colleague Mark Schoss would say, don't do it.
It's a smart idea.
Yeah.
You know, he always had ways of putting it down.
Hey, by the way, we picked up another. We picked up another team for our Chauncey golf outing for the Chauncey scholarships on June 28th. So if you're interested, check out online at the LCAP. We have some information about the scholarship for Chauncey and Castle Hills Golf Course in Newcastle, June 28th, 2 p.m. golf scramble. All money raised will get towards the Chauncey scholarships.
They get it into Brown with 3:25 here to play in the third. Brown with the ball top of the key. Brown drives left side, stops inside the arc, takes a shot, no good. Ball on the floor, picked up there by Allison, and she gives it over to Bonner.
Boy, too much room there.
Lancer's trying to cut down a 10-point lead. Give it over to Medore. Medore works it inside, gets it to Newman, works triple team, puts it up and in. Newman now with 10 points, and we're down to an 8-point game. They drive inside with Washington, give it back out to Brown. Brown has room, drives down, and they're going to call a, oh my goodness. I got to be honest. Allison had position, never left her feet, and had her arms in the air, and she gets called for the foul.
From this angle, I agree with you, Tim, but I mean, there's a referee right there. You can see the replay.
Well,
that's the Newman replay.
Yeah, I think he's blind. No, I'm going to be honest with you on that one.
For those of you who disagree, go to PIAA.org, click on how to become official, Tim, and take your test. As Brown hits it first. I humbly agree with you. I thought she did not move, but again, did not get the call. You got to overcome it.
Well, you know what? I don't argue about calls, but when I see something blatantly bad, I got to call it. It's just the way it is. Brown's second shot is up and good. She hits them both.
Sometimes you get to overcome a couple extra.
Yeah, you do. That's part of the game. 38-28, 2:45 remaining.
As long as there's no replay, I'll accept it.
Loose ball picked up there by the Quips as Washington brings the ball in the forecourt. Washington has the ball knocked away from behind by Bonner. We're going to get a whistle and a foul, I think, before that. I'm not sure.
And they're going to call the foul. A charge.
Oh, how about that? They're going to get Washington on the change of possession, ModernaBonnerLaw.com.
Did not see that one. Thought it was going to be an out of bounds.
Yeah, I did too.
And don't you dare say makeup calls other people do. I don't believe in those. So
did not say that.
Huh? No.
Bonner with the ball, brings it inside the arc. Throws it back out to Newman. Newman spins, has room, takes it to the hole, shot off the glass, good.
Newman's trying to take over this game herself.
She's working hard.
They need her to.
They're down by 8. 2:06 here to play in the quarter. Double team on Brown. Gets the throw in. Gets bounce pass and knocked out of bounds. Cutting it away was Arrow. And they'll stay with the Quips. Just under 2 minutes here to play in the quarter. They work it back up top. They get it to Johnson. There's a three by Brown. Shot off the rim, no good. Rebound there by the Quips. As they bring it in Washington. Shot no good. Rebound brought in by Arrow. Arrow gets it over to Bonner, and Bonner brings the ball in the forecourt. Bonner. Bounce pass up top. Gives it over to Medor. Drives into the lane. Has room. Takes it off the glass. No good. That was Newman's shot on the rebound. No good. We get a whistle and a foul.
Nogue came up with the offensive board there.
Was that Nogue? Okay, I thought it was Newman.
You were screened.
Yep.
And they're going to call that on a Carla Brown, her third. And that's going to put they're going to put them at the line to shoot 2.
All right. So
Bradley G. Olson Jr. proudly served their country, proudly serving the community. The office of Bradley G. Olson Jr. wish the best of luck to all Lawrence County teams in the WPIAL championships.
With the ball is Jaden Nogue at the line and puts the first one in. She now has 8 points today.
No matter how this game turns out, it's going to be an interesting news conference at the end of this one.
It definitely will be. It'll be fun.
And I will be there.
Exactly. Second shot is up and good. She hits them both. 6-point lead for the Quips. Carla Brown will bring it up for Aliquippa. Brown double team. Throw over. And it's going to be get it in the hands of Washington. Work it down into the corner. Shot taken on a runner. No good. Rebound. Arrow. Gets it out to Bonner, and Bonner brings it up. 1:05 here to play in the quarter. 38-32 lead here for the Quips. With the ball is Bonner for the Lancers. Get over to Nogue. Nogue. Turnaround jumper. 3. Short. Rebound by Bonner. Out to Mentor for 3. Yes! Medor now with 8, and it's a 3-point game. They work it down inside. That's Odin. Takes the shot. Up and good.
Boy, I'm
Odin
saying, what
8.
are you shooting that for? But a good shot there by Odom. Wow.
Down under 30 seconds here to play in the quarter. Bonner with the ball in the forecourt. 40-35 lead here for the Quips. Give it over to Medor. Medor going to spin. Give it back to Newman. Newman drives inside, cuts inside, takes it to the hole, blocked. And
on Honesty Johnson.
Honesty Johnson, we're going to get the foul on. Okay. I'll put Newman at the line.
At least I'm pretty sure it was on Honesty anyways. Pretty loud around here.
Yeah, it is. What a shock, huh? Everybody's involved tonight.
I'm looking at our evaluator for the referee over here to our left, and there's a lot of notes on there.
Yeah, well, good for him. He's doing his job. Whatever they may be saying. I'm always wrong, so what else is there? Newman, his first shot is no good.
Yeah, she's usually a pretty good free throw shooter, 0 for 3 here so far.
There's the shot up and front on the rim, no good. She misses them both. 11 seconds remaining. Quips with the ball with a 5-point lead.
Have to have a stop.
Carla Brown with the ball, down to 4 seconds. Get it down inside as Washington shot no good. Rebound there by Newman. And the third quarter has come to an end. A 5-point lead for the Quips, 40-35. Powered by LCAP.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by LCAP. LCAP can assist with medical appointments or even assist in signing up for door-to-door transportation services through ACTS. Visit lccap.org, lccap.org for more information. And they're going to be our big-time sponsor for our golf outing on June 28th. So thanks to LCAP, and thanks for getting this network going and everything.
Everything, yeah.
For
you
the
can't.
Lawrence County Sports Network. So thanks to them.
Without a question, nothing of this could start without LCAP. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, so good thing they were down by 13, Tim.
Yeah,
you turned this into a ball game. You cut it down to 5. A little tightly more called in the second half. A lot more fouls. Rowe has 4. Allison has 4 for Neshannock. 3 fouls for Carla Brown and 3 fouls for Honesty Johnson. They're two main players for Aliquippa. So let's see how this fourth quarter goes. We're in for a dynamite finish so far.
There's no question about it. Hey, you got to give the officials this much credit. And I know I was a little critical there, but the bottom line is they've called it this way the entire game. right?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Be consistent. But I will say this.
I'll give you
also,
that.
And
I think.
Neshannock outscored Aliquippa in the third quarter, 23-15.
Yeah, it's been a physical game, and we'll go from there. You still got to play your game. You still got to go. And now Aliquippa gets the ball to start this fourth quarter. So hopefully here, see if Neshannock can get a stop.
Aliquippa with the ball, give it over to Brown. Brown goes left side, gets over to Washington, back to Brown, top of the key, work it down inside. They'll take it on a runner, up and good there by Odom. What a nice play there by Odom going to the right lane.
Yeah, too easy there.
Bonner brings the ball up. Bonner working behind the arc, goes into the corner, gets it to Arrow. Arrow looking for some help, stops her dribble, high pass over to Bonner. And last touch there by Brown going out of bounds. He'll stay with the Lancers.
Allison and
7:30 here
Rose.
to play.
Allison and Rose still on the bench with those 4 fouls.
It is Bonner, Madore, Arrow, Newman, and Nogue on the court here for Neshannock. Nogue from the corner for 3. Good! Jaden Nogue now with 12, excuse me. 42-38. As they work it back left side to Washington. Throw inside to Odom. Odom at the line, takes a jumper, no good. Rebound by Newman. Newman brings the ball up. The junior with the ball, gives it over.
Boy, I thought Johnson was going to come with a rebound, but Newman took it away.
Give it to Bonner. She'll drive inside. Give it back out to Madore. Madore inside the arc, stops her dribble. Over to Nogue. Nogue back up top of the key. Nogue runs into the lane, takes a shot, no good. Rebound there by the Quips on a fast break. Gets it out to Johnson. Johnson off the glass, good for 2.
Yeah, didn't see who got a hand on that shot inside by Neshannock there. But got the block and then easy layup, Honesty Johnson. She's got 14.
With the ball is Bonner, drives inside. Gives it back up top to Newman. Newman is going to have the ball knocked out of bounds there by Johnson.
Odom looks to Peyton Newman. He just laughs like, good play.
Yeah, dribble right off her foot.
Yeah, just a little grin like, hey, you got me. Trinity Arrington in for Aliquippa.
They get it into Bonner. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 44-38 lead for the Quips. Bonner with the ball, dribbling, trying to stop her dribble, and their timeout taken here by Neshannock. .6:02 here to play, a full timeout.
Well,
the emotions are high.
The hand check hasn't been called pretty much all game, and they're not letting the hand check go right now. That was right in front of us, but anyways.
We got 2 awards we'll be giving away later today. T-shirts for our Bailey Chiropractic Play of the Game. And, of course, we'll also have the MVP Insurance MVP of the game. So you want to stay tuned to halftime or to our post-game, our Tri-County Christmas post-game show for that announcement. And also wanted to give a shout-out to Something for Your Wall Photography is here. It's taking great pictures throughout the weekend. You want to check that out, as you'll have opportunity to get some great shots of the different players.
Incredible
all involved,
shots.
All Friday and Saturday here from Lawrence County.
Yeah, she takes about 700 or 800 a game.
Yeah.
And then narrows them down, and she just does really, really good for her. So we still got a lot of time in this game. Still 6 minutes to go.
So the Lancers will throw it in. Nogue will do it right in front of Lee and I. 44-38 lead here for the Quips. They get it into Madore. Madore with the ball, stops her dribble, gives it over to Newman. Newman drives right baseline. Newman with room underneath, off the glass, good for 2. Newman with 14, and it's 44-40, 5:45 here to play in the quarter. With the ball is Carla. As Brown brings it in, rolls the rim, no good. Carter with the rebound, shot no good. Rebound again by Brown, and Brown puts it in.
Again, the offensive boards absolutely killing Neshannock today.
Bonner brings the ball in the forecourt. Bonner has room inside, bounce pass again underneath. The Arrow puts it in. As they bring the ball up, it's going to be stolen away by Neshannock. Bonner gives it out to Newman. Newman by herself on the right side, off the glass, good for 2. Newman with 16 here tonight. 5 minutes here to play. And again, a 2-point lead now for the Quips. 46-44. Carla Brown brings the ball in the forecourt. Stops her dribble, gives it over to Carter. Cross-court pass. They work it down inside. That's Omen all by herself. Puts it up and in.
Oh, great pass.
Bonner brings the ball up. 4-point lead here for Aliquippa. 4:35 here to play in the fourth quarter. Go in the corner. That is Mador. Steps to her right. Takes a shot. No good. Rebound by the Quips. They throw it out. Then on a fast break is Odom. Odom puts it up and in. Odom now with 14.
Oh, what a pass by Carla Brown. Seeing the floor beautifully. Great assist.
Bonner brings the ball up. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the fourth. 6-point lead. They want to run the play. Bonner trying to work it to the right side. Over to Nogue. Top of the key for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Johnson. Johnson gives it out to Brown.
Well, you have to have a stop now after missing those 2 shots.
Work it down inside. That is Arrington. Ball's loose. Picked up there by the Lancers on that physical play. And it's Nogue down the line. Puts it up and in for 2.
Odom's hurt. Odom jammed her finger. Or maybe not. Maybe she got hit in the face. Yeah, I thought maybe she jammed her finger there. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Remind everybody, thanks to LCAP for sponsoring the fourth quarter. SportsNet's just one of over 100 programs offered by LCAP. You can visit lccap.org to see all of the ways LCAP is improving the quality of life in and around Lawrence County. So I want to thank Attorney Lou Parada, Looks by Lisa, the law offices of Bradley G. Olson Jr. and LCAP for sponsoring today's championship broadcast.
Nogue now with 14 points here tonight. She's averaging just over 11 points per ball game. Sophia Bonner has been scoreless tonight, but she's been running the offense, doing a great job, getting some defensive rebounds too for one of the smallest players on the court here for Neshannock. It is a 4-point lead here for the Quips.
Sorry about that. Sometimes you can't hear, so Odom is back out onto the floor.
So the Quips will throw it in. They give it to Brown as Brown brings the ball in the forecourt. Brown guarded there by Nogue. Goes left side, gets over to Carter.
Allison back in the game with 4 fouls.
They work it down outside to Carter. Go cross court right side to Brown. Back left side to Carter. They're going to try to work some clock here as they work it down and around. Cobb in the game too now for the Quips.
Shannock in a 2-1-2 zone, trapping when they can. Nogue's bleeding, and she's going to have to come out of the game.
Yep. It has been a physical game here, so don't be surprised by that. They'll get a chance to let her be attended to.
Yeah, need quick kick work by Barb Kennard here. She gets 15 more seconds to get that blood going, and she's not going to have to.
And Lily Rowe will check in
Nina
with 4 fouls.
Gonna have to. Lily Rowe's going to have to check back in with those 4 fouls until Jaden gets that blood taken care of. With 3 minutes to go.
4-point Quips lead. Brown with the ball. 3 minutes here to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have to go man here.
Stolen away by Newman. Newman brings the ball up. Newman goes right to the lane, loses control of the ball, picked up by Brown. Ball's loose, gets it out of the pass out to Odom. Odom brings it down, throws inside, down to Johnson. Johnson takes a shot, good!
The athletic ability by Johnson. That ball looked like it was destined for the stands.
Honestly, Johnson with 15 here tonight gives a 6-point lead to the Quips.
Yeah, Newman had a 2-on-1 break and just got tied up.
Bonner with the ball in the forecourt. Gives it over to Rowe. Rowe outside to Mator. She'll try a three. Rolls the rim, no good. Rebound there by Newman. Newman's pass is going to be kicked, and they'll throw it back in underneath the basket for Neshannock, who trails by 6.
Yeah, Nogay has to get the blood off the uniform too, blood off everything before she's allowed back in.
And she's ready to check back in.
She's plugged up.
Yep.
Looks like a boxer now.
Yeah. Well, both these teams are going to be beat up after tonight.
Yeah. And a wrestler.
Physical.
You see the wrestlers get plugged up.
Yep. They throw it into Nogay. Nogay down the right baseline, takes a shot short. Ball's loose on the ground, picked up by Newman. Newman backs it back out. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. Underneath shot by Newman, no good. Allison tries to get the rebound, can't do it. Ball's loose, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Nogay.
Her second. Only the team's first here in this fourth quarter. So you need 4 more fouls with 2 minutes to go just to get them to the line.
Cobb has the ball, gives it over to Brown, Brown with the ball, top of the key. Back over to Cobb. Cobb looked at a three, decided to pass it up.
That's a good decision right now. You have a 6-point lead.
Cobb has the ball, looks again, now gives it back. Minute 44 here to play. With the ball is Brown between the two circles near the pit logo. Throws it back over to Cobb. Cobb will try a three, and it's going to miss everything.
Offensive foul on Johnson.
Wow, off the ball.
Her fourth.
Yeah, another Moderna Bonner Law change of possessions. 93 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Neshannock trails by 6. With the ball is Bonner. Bonner bounce pass over Mador. She'll try a three from the wing. Good! Mador with 11.
You have to foul here. They got 4 fouls to give.
That's going to drive the lane and put it up, and in is Brown.
Except you can't let Carla Brown go uncontested for a layup.
Minute here to play. Bonner brings the ball up. 54-49. Timeout here by Neshannock. Coach G wants to talk it over. This will be a full timeout. And with 58.3 seconds, the drama continues here from the Peterson Event Center.
Wow. That's all you can say is wow right now. Cam Lindsay. I want to say Cam because it's his son that's now here at Pitt. Probably in the stands somewhere is Cam Lindsay. So he's 5th year here. And when he started this program, Tim, they couldn't find the visitors' uniforms. I mean, the away uniforms. Right. They couldn't find them. They had 4 basketballs, 2 of them that had no air in them. And that's how he found this program. He took over the program when they were 0-22 and then took over. They had 6 wins and then just continually to build this program to what it is now. He's done a fantastic job trying to get his first WPIAL championship. He's got 58 seconds and a 5-point lead.
And the ladies Quips hasn't won a WPIAL championship since 1990. That was the 4th of 4 in a row that the Quips had.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Trying to get the first one this decade right now. They played a fantastic game, but they need a couple stops to try to get that. But hopefully for Neshannock, they can come through. Rose back on the bench. Allison is back in.
5-point lead for the Quips.
You don't have to have a 3, but remember, only 1 team foul here in this fourth quarter.
So Bonner
you can hear the Aliquippa fans say, don't foul.
Actually, you got fouls to give if you want to. Got to get it in the corner. That is Nogay for 3. No, underneath this. Newman on the missed shot for 2.
If you don't get a turnover, you got to foul. You got to foul here.
Yep, 36 seconds. They'll bring the ball up. We got an injured player as Medora was knocked over. High pass, and we get a turnover.
Boy, somebody knocked down Nina Medora to the ground, and see if she's okay. She's stunned.
She is. She's trying to walk it off.
Yeah, Carla Brown ran right into her. No call whatsoever. Medora still stunned.
Yeah. She can't see. Now
Nina Medora says, I can't see.
With the ball is Bonner. Bonner brings it up. 25 seconds here to play. Bonner, bounce pass over to Nogue. Nogue drives in the lane. Shot taken, no good. Crash for the ball. The Quips come down with it. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. And I think they're going to get this on Allison. And it is, and that's her fifth. And she fouls out with 17 seconds remaining.
Only the second team foul, though.
So 3 point lead, 17.6 seconds remaining. Aliquippa will throw the ball in. They'll have to go for the steal. They go for the quick foul, and it's 16.8. That is going to be on Rowe, right?
No, it's on Sophia.
Oh.
Sorry, Sophia Bonner, her
Bonner.
fourth foul. Sorry, you misunderstood the sign language there.
All right.
And Medora now can see. She'll come back in. Yeah, she took a heck of a blow.
Yeah, she did. So 16.8. They're going to have to foul immediately or make the steal. They get it into Brown. Brown brings the ball up. She's going to dribble in the backcourt. They'll get it across over to Cobb. They'll have to foul Cobb. Down to 6 seconds. No foul called. How about this? Oh, my goodness. They waited till Brown got the ball, and then they called the foul. There were 4 different opportunities to call the foul. They chose not to. It goes to Cobb.
Foul goes on Sophia Bonner. She's going to foul out.
And she'll foul with 2 seconds remaining. So the Quips are on the verge of a WPIAL championship with just under 3 seconds here to play as they'll throw the ball in again. They get it into Brown. Brown throws the ball in the air, and that'll do it. As the final score here today is the Quips 54, the Lancers 51. And congratulations to the Aliquippa Lady Quips as they come away with a 54-51 WPIAL championship, their first championship since 1990. As it is a difficult, tough game, but Coach G is talking with her team and letting them know how well they played under the circumstances and tell them to hold and how physical this game was.
Yeah, she just told her teams she'll take that effort every single day. And she pointed to a couple of the WPL players. It's like, look at my players. Yeah, they got plugins and everything, but nonetheless, it was a physical game and it was a tough one. But credit to Aliquippa, they fought through and they're winning their championship.
As the Lancers outscored Aliquippa in the fourth quarter 16-14, but falls short as Aliquippa comes up with the victory 54-51. Let's take a timeout.
Let's keep it here because we got to try to get off the air for Trib Live because they're starting that clock right now. So go over the scoring recap, sponsored by
Gems Master Builders.
Thank you.
Gems Master Builders recap their extensive construction experience, design capabilities, and creative process allow us to help with any project meet any challenge. Building our community for 70 years. Visit them online at gembuilders.com. And our final score once again, Aliquippa wins by 3, 54-51 for Aliquippa. It was Brown leading with 12, Carter with 10, Washington had a deuce, Johnson with 15, Odom with a big 14 points. All their scoring came from their starting 5. For Neshannock, they were led by Peyton Newman, the junior, with 18 points here tonight, beating her season average of 15. Jaden Nogue had 14. Sophia Bonner did not score but played. Allison fouled out with 17 seconds remaining, had 5 points. Nina Madur with 8 off the bench for Neshannock. Kelly Biondi with 1 and Madeline Arrow with 2.
Let's hand out our Maley Chiropractic, or our MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Got to go to Peyton Newman. Peyton was just outstanding today. 20 points on the day, 14 rebounds, also with 4 steals. She just was outstanding. She's our MVP of the game. She'll receive a customized T-shirt. She'd rather have a gold medal, but she's going to also receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. You can view the full list of this year's game MVPs. Go online to lcsportsnet.com. Click on MVP of the game. Click congratulations to Peyton Newman for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MB Insurance. Call MVP for the win.
Yeah, Peyton today was 10 for 21 from the field, 0 for 1 from three-point line, and unfortunately 0 for 4 from the free-throw line, and had 14 points, leading the Lancers' comeback attempt here in the second half.
Yeah, unfortunately, without taking a break, we should have thought about a play of the game right now. I'm trying to think of what maybe.
My choice is Nogue's 3 from the corner that narrowed the lead and got it down into a chance in the fourth quarter to make a run at it.
We'll give you that. So we're proud to honor Jaden Nogue for our play of the game. She'll receive a customized T-shirt, courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's play of the game. Video of today's play of the game may also be featured on the Triple Live High School Sports Network or Standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. You can view today's Maley Chiropractic play of the game and view the full list of this season's top plays. Go online to lcsportsnet.com. Click on Play the Game. Congratulations to Jaden Nogue for today's Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Neshannock will now move on to the state playoffs on Saturday. They will have a home game where Everett will be traveling about 3 hours to get to Neshannock on Friday night. Aliquippa will be taking on Chartiers Houston on Friday, March 7th. You can hear the times of that. The Neshannock game, I'm assuming, is going to be a little early since Neshannock or Everett has a three-hour drive. But a great ball game, Tim. It's
it really was. It was
sad.
A difficult ending for Neshannock, and an
they fought hard.
Effort by the Lancers here today. And I look at how young this team is and how much their future looks. Not even thinking about next week in the PIAA tournament.
So a lot to learn from here today, but it was a great physical ball game, and unfortunately you come up in the short end. But congratulations to Aliquippa, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they played hard. It was their style type game that was called, and they took advantage of that here today, and they were able to get things done.
There's no question about it. And congratulations to their team, and they were led, of course, by Carla Brown, who had a great game, and Demon Oman. Her and Johnson underneath with offensive, defensive rebounds and doing the job, to me, was the really key tonight. And congratulations to the Quips. So from the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh, our final score of the 2A Girls Championship is Aliquippa comes away with a 3-point victory, 54-51 over Neshannock. For Lee Moan, I'm Tim Continenza, wishing you all a wonderful, good day.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Assistant coach, Mar.1 McIntyre.